Hello. It's been a while, and today I'm going to be talking about what I think is religious people's biggest problem, okay? And I don't think that it's one of mere logical inconsistency. However, I think that is also a problem. I think that there is also logical inconsistency in the issue I'm going to talk about right now, and that is the challenge of other people's belief systems and religions having just as much truth value as yours, and not only just in general, but especially to the person that adopts that belief system. For example, if there is uh, a um, a tribal group in the forest, okay, and they have this belief system with will make up a god. We'll say they believe in the Cheerio god, okay, and this Cheerio god is performing miracles on them and their tribe. Like they dance around in a circle and try to resuscitate this dead person or this hurt person, and maybe a couple times they'll come back to life. Or in real life, if or well, I guess that could be in real life, but with our doctor systems, people attribute like people beating cancer to their god, right? But the problem is that there is a spectrum of gods that are curing cancer. Like it's just crazy how the Muslim god is curing cancer, the Christian god is curing cancer, the Buddhist gods are curing cancer. It just there's just a spectrum of gods that are just curing cancer. You know what I mean? And I think that to those people, they really do truly believe in the bottom of their heart that their God cured their cancer, right? And I think that that's the problem. Because for you to sit there and say that your God is the only one that actually cures cancer, or your God is the only one that truly exists or has any truth value, is just incoherent to me. Because those people, they do actually believe that their God is doing works in their life, whether it's curing cancer or whether it's, just minor things. Like they found the last stick of toothpaste at the gas station that they needed, and like thank God that that toothpaste was there. Thank Cheerio that that toothpaste was there. Thank Yahweh that that Cheerio was there. Thank Allah that that Cheerio was there. Or that that toothpaste was there. You see, you know what I mean? And it's like these gods are they're just really like doing all these works and all these different religious systems just all the time. And it's like you have the right one. I mean, think about that really. Like you have the right one, okay? And I think that you could probably, if you associate with a belief system, you probably think either one, you were just born into the belief system and you just adopt it, or two, you looked at the alternatives and you said that that was the most logical one or the most one that made sense to you. And that's fine. I mean, sure, maybe your religion truly is just the most logically sound religion. But I think that the truth value to the other people that believe it is something to also consider, because these people truly believe in their God and you truly believe in your God, and they see works from their God in their life and you see works from your God in your life. And for you to sit there and say that, I have the truth and they're just lying, that their God isn't actually performing their miracles or working in their life. Theirs is just a placebo effect, right? But yours isn't, is just I don't know the right word to describe it. I mean, I want to say just a little selfish, honestly, because for you to say that your God is the way, the truth, the life, as Christians would say, but all other gods are fake, right? Obviously, you have to adopt that position. It's incoherent to me because those people believe the exact same thing, and they will sit there crying at the cancer bed of their cancerous grandfather and pray to Cheerio, right? They'll pray to Cheerio and they'll say, "Please, please save my grandpa from cancer." And maybe he will get saved, maybe he won't. In either way, they attribute that to their God. And I think that the problem with um, kind of this selfish, self-centered, I have the right truth, you have the wrong truth. And actually, I talked to my dad about this, and he has a rather interesting position on this. And he says that I don't actually put words in his mouth, but he said something along the lines of like he showed a guy that like almost died and then like had like a near-death experience, and then said that he saw like the gates of heaven or something like that. And I told him like, well, how do you decipher that he's actually seeing the gates of heaven, and people that have near-death experiences and see something else, they're not seeing the truth, Like, where's the truth value in this if there's a spectrum of truth value, you know what I mean? And his answer was that I actually don't know if they see that. I think that my religion is the only religion in which they have these spiritual experiences. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Really, I mean, you really think that Christianity is the only religion in which people that adopt the belief systems experience the God? I don't think so, okay? And I think that for you to say that my religious experience was just as true as the other people's is just the only rational position because you believe it to be true and they believe it to be true. I don't know, I'm just yapping. I think you understand the point. But I think that that is Christianity's biggest problem, okay? Is because even your personal experience with God is not a reliable indicator to get truth value because that truth value is also like received from other gods in other religions to other people and they believe it just as much, right? That's kind of all I wanted to say. Thank you for watching. I do plan on uploading this channel more and not just only religion. I mean, I think that religion is an interesting topic, gets views. But yeah, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, please critique me. Maybe I committed a logical fallacy. I beg you to comment and I love responding to comments. All right, anyways, thank you for watching.